LittleMxStar, and today I want to talk about something very important, and that is talking about something that RFK said recently. He basically said that autism needs to be eradicated and like a bunch of other fucked up shit. I will show you guys the clip of him talking about it now.
Genes don't cause epidemics. You need an environmental toxin. These are kids who will never pay taxes. They'll never hold a job. They'll never play baseball. They'll never write a poem. They'll never go out on a date. Many of them will never use a toilet unassisted. And we have to recognize we are doing this to our children.
Now, RFK goes on to say that autism destroys families and that it needs to be eradicated, and that autism is a disease that is destroying our greatest resource, which is our children. First of all, children are not a resource. They are human beings with thoughts and feelings, just like adults do. Children and adults are really not that much different from each other. We have similar thoughts and feelings, but the only difference between us is obviously age and experience, and also mental maturity, and also the fact that there are some things kids can't do but adults are able to do. And the same goes for autistic kids and autistic adults. Like, an autistic child might grow up to be capable of similar things that neurotypical adults are capable of doing. For me, I pay my bills. I even pay for my own YouTube Premium subscription. And I am capable of cooking a little, as long as I am given clear instructions on what to do. I am able to cook pretty okay. I'm not exactly the best at cooking, but let's be real, what kind of 23-year-old is a master at cooking? I know most neurotypical people my age barely know how to cook. Autism does not destroy families. Ignorance does. We need to work hard to understand our autistic children and our autistic adults in our lives. We need to help them learn how to advocate for themselves, and we need to help them accept who they are instead of shaming them for their autistic traits. For years upon years, I thought I was broken and that I was unlovable because people around me, I've had not my immediate family is very supportive. I love my mom and dad. They've supported me through my autism, but my extended family always avoided me and one other family member of mine that's on the autism spectrum, because they don't understand us, which sucks. Being autistic is kind of like being a different kind of computer. The way I think about it is that everyone's brain is a computer and every brain has a different operating system. The way I view my autism is that my brain is a different operating system. Think of, for example, like a Mac versus a Windows computer. Those two are obviously going to calculate and understand things differently and work differently, but at the end of the day, they are still computers. Just like the way that both neurotypical and autistic people are still human beings. Autism is not something to be eradicated. You can't eradicate a brain type. You just can't. And also, the first victims of the Holocaust were German disabled people. And RFK, if you think that autistic people will never play baseball or will never go on dates, guess what? I am autistic. I am level 2 autistic. well, technically level 1, borderline level 2, which means I am almost in the middle of the autism spectrum. Like, this is the autism spectrum, and I would say this is where I'm at, I would say. You may consider the type of autism I have as Asperger's syndrome, but I don't associate myself with the label Asperger's because it is associated with a lot of Nazi ideas, like a lot of Nazi ideology that I do not agree with and I do not support. But I am level 1, borderline level 2 autistic, which means I have some characteristics of high-functioning autism, but I also have some characteristics of what you may call full-blown autism. Autism presents differently in everyone who has it. For me, my autism presents in social awkwardness, difference in expression in regards to personality, emotions, and also the way I look, like the way I dress specifically. And also my interests are different from a neurotypical person. But like I said before, the human brain's a lot like a computer. Even though my brain's different from everyone else's, at the end of the day, I'm still a human being. Just like a computer is still a computer, even if it's a Windows or a Mac or a... I think Opera makes gaming PCs. I don't remember if they do or not. But you get the point that I'm trying to make. Again, for years upon years, I thought I was unlovable. I thought I was broken because of my autism. But I am trying to accept every part of me, including my autism. I've learned that my autism is not something that needs to be cured or managed. Sure, there are some symptoms that need to be managed, such as my hypersensitivity to noise and touch. But my autism is part of who I am. It's what makes me Star, and my autism has also brought a lot of joy in my life. I am able to find a joy in things that most people are not able to find a joy in, such as learning how to do a different arts or crafts project, or learning how to play a new video game. Does autism make my life harder? Yes, but it's not because of the fact I have autism. It's the way that people perceive me because I am autistic. And autism didn't destroy my family. In fact, I think my autism has brought my family closer together, especially with me and my little sister. My little sister is so accepting and understanding of my autism. And she asks me questions all the time about my autism, and I always try to answer to the best of my ability. And I remember telling her from a very young age, having autism is like having a different operating system in your brain. That's all that autism is. It's a different system of doing things. And parents, if you are watching this and you're devastated by your child's autism diagnosis, like you think your child is never gonna do this or that, please don't give up on your child. Find what helps them learn the best. Not everyone learns the same way. The key to having your child succeed at life is finding what helps them excel in life. I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is, parents of autistic kids, please don't give up on your kids. Your kids are able to live full and happy lives despite having autism. And also, as an autistic person, I've dated multiple people before. I mean, not at once. What I mean is that I've been in relationships with people, and guess what? A lot of the relationships I've been in were healthy. And the reason why is because my parents taught me how to have healthy relationships with people. And I have played sports before. In fact, I currently do swimming for Special Olympics. And I've done track and field, I've done goalball, I have played beep ball, which is basically baseball but with a ball that beeps. I highly recommend looking it up. It's a sport that a lot of legally blind or completely blind people do, which I am legally blind as well. But I highly recommend looking it up. It's kind of hard for me to explain. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Stop chewing on your penis. Stop it. Quit chewing on your wiener. Don't you tap this little tail at me, grumpy boy. Stop chewing on your wiener. Stop it. You're gonna freaking chew it off, dude. You don't want to do that. You're the reason it hurts. Okay? You're doing it. You're the one chewing on it, dude. Nobody else is chewing on it. It's you. You are the problem. Good boy. Good boy. You're so fucking pissed. You're being a good boy, though. Thank you. I'm not taking you to the freaking vet because you chewed your wiener off, dude. Freaking weirdo.